Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Corey, one half of the Brothers Who Brick from the hit TV show Lego Masters. We've just completed our second week of Lego classes, our camp, our Lego camp, comic book storytelling. We had 10 incredible students that went in and did a great job in building a story from Monday all the way to Friday. Today was their demonstration and their display of the mech suits that their superheroes are going to occupy in order to face the villain, me. So we had a great time. We had a great class. I actually use a little bit of trickery and a little bit of deceitfulness. I used my Lego Infinity Gauntlet, and my Lego Infinity Gauntlet allowed me to use different types of distractions to keep our heroes from building their mech. But of course, our heroes prevailed and built their mechs, and I want to share exactly what they were able to do. Check it out.
Oh, started. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Corey from the Brothers Who Brick, and this is Comic Book Week. Comic Book Week for our Lego Summer Camp. We have some awesome young builders here, and these awesome young builders have been building a story from Monday all the way to Friday. I am going to be the villain, and I have been doing villainous things throughout the hour and 15 minutes that these young builders had to build their mechs. So we're going to start with Kenny, because Kenny is going to show off the mech that he built. Okay? So let's do that. And I'm going to ask for everybody to stay on mute until I get to you. So, Kenny, you're up.
What I have is this mech, and so it has a sword in its hand, and this is the kind of one I created with these pieces. And so how the minifigure can get in is this can open up, and then he just attaches into here, and then you
Wow.
don't set the paddle.
Excellent. So, Kenny, what I love about this mech looks like that it could be in a set for Lego. That's how well you build this mech. I like the colors. It matches with your character. I like the opening where your character can go in. I see that you've made a couple mechs in your time because I can see all the different things for your mech. You did a great job with this build. Excellent work. I hope you keep that mech too because it looks really, really awesome. I would love to see a picture of that very soon. Excellent job, Ken. All right, we're moving on to Elijah. Elijah, all right, so take me off mute and tell us what you built.
A robot.
Okay, what can this robot do?
He can talk, and his number is 107500.
What's the name of the robot?
107500.
107500.
Yes.
I love the fact your robot has wheels, so your robot can get around quite quickly.
Yes, he can talk.
He can talk. What does he say?
He said, "Hello, my name is Mr. Robot, Pierre."
Excellent job, Elijah. I love that your robot talks human. So that's really, really good. I love the wheels. I love how you built your robot going up. So your robot is pretty tall and it's very sturdy because you're holding it and your robot is staying intact. So great job with this, Elijah. You did a wonderful job with this one.
Name is Robot. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Corey.
Thank you, Mr. Robot. Pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome.
Good job. Excellent job. Oh man. All right, let's go to Matilda. Matilda. All right, so tell us about your mech. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me unmute you.
Standing up.
Okay. All right.
This is his hand. She has a happy eyes, and his legs are like that. So I overlapped his legs. That's why I have. You can hold them. So this is his arms, and he has fingers. What did happen to that one? He was not like that.
when he lands down, but he can actually fly. So there's an invisible booster, so nobody can see it. It's white, brown, blue. Those are the invisible boosters, so he can fly to go faster. And then these are some weapons on his arm. This one is too, and there's his other weapons, those other weapons, and these are blue waters. They freeze people, and these are mechanic blasters. Whoever comes too close, and then these are skateboarders, and he can't skate so well. So we
Wow.
put that there to make his life be happy.
Your mech has a lot of features. I love the fact that your mech has a lot of features. Can you stand your mech up again? What I like about this mech that you built is, again, alongside with Elijah, very sturdy. Very sturdy, because you was holding it up. It was standing up by itself for a while. I love the symmetry. So you have a mech that's very symmetric, meaning it's balanced on both sides, which you know a little bit about, right? I like that you added some overlapping with the legs. I like that you gave the mech fingers, which is not an easy task. So you were able to do that. I love the fact that you have Captain America in the mech. So when you designed this, you designed it knowing that this mech was going to have a lot of features and you needed a place to put your character. So Matilda, this is probably one of your best works that I've seen so far. In all the times that we've met, this is one of your best builds right here. So I want you to make sure that not only you keep this mech safe, but I would love to see you build some more mechs like this. You know, something to give you is a different way of building. But you did a great job with this, Matilda. I'm very proud of you. Wonderful job.
Thank
Awesome. You're welcome. Let's go to Marvin. Marvin, were you able to build a mech?
No, because I didn't have the right pieces because my pieces weren't ordered.
Were you able? Do you have a mech that you built before?
No, because I didn't have any. So I didn't have anything like to build.
Oh, okay. Did you build anything during the time?
Yeah.
Let's see what
I built the boat my dad gave me.
Oh, okay. So you built a boat.
Yeah.
I like that. Like the shape, like the design, very sleek. Does this boat?
Still piece to it though, not quite finished.
Okay, that I appreciate that, Marvin. Okay, the fact that you didn't have the pieces, which is totally fine, but you kept building something anyway. That's what I love to see. All right, I love to see when even if you don't have the right pieces, you're still building something during the time that you're with us. So excellent. But Marvin, I hope that I get to see you build a mech because you can do some awesome builds. See how well you can build a mech. So hopefully I'll get that opportunity with you in the future. Excellent job, Marvin. Okay, Landon. You ready, buddy? I can't wait to see what you built.
So I have a robot and wait, what's the thing I put on the back?
Just don't worry about
I'm holding it. I put this there just to make it look cool.
Awesome.
And I used flats for feet. And I have hands. Hey. Well, and this can attach
Oh, it could come off.
as some kind of plane.
Nice. So, Landon, I'm going to echo the same thing I told to Kenny. This looks like a set that I would see Lego would make. It reminds me of the captain, the pirate from the Lego movie that had his big like pirate ship mech,
Yeah.
where it just looked. It had so many different pieces on it. It had so many different hardware type style pieces. Like I see that you have like a buzz saw on it. I love the two buzz saws. I love the shoulder pieces that you made for it. These two shoulder pieces that comes off of like kind of, it looks like gravel almost. I love the fact that you have your character in your mech, and it looks like a mech suit. Are those I don't know if I can see this right, but are those like kind of like joysticks on the bottom there?
Here?
No, on the where your character sits. What are those right there on top of the white part?
This?
Yeah, what are those?
They're spikes.
Spikes. Okay, nice touch. Nice touch. And I
Just
like the fact that you added that little piece in the back so you can be able to hold it, because it does look cool. And it allows you to hold it and make it look more freer. So Landon, I have enjoyed having you in the class, just seeing all the awesome stuff you can build. And this mech right here, I hope you save this mech, because this mech is incredible. I love everything about it. I love the different tools that you got on it. It looks like a mech for your character. So I think you did a great job with this one. Excellent job on this mech.
It's a fire mech, I guess.
Fire mech. Well, hopefully he can help save the city. And hopefully that people are safe in the city and nobody's ripping their skins off. All right. Good job, Landon.
Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy. All right. Let's get to the Lego Bros. Let's remove this on air. Now, guys, because it's two of you, I know you guys probably built two mech suits, so I'm going to give you guys a little extra time to show those two mech suits. So go right ahead.
I built this mech. It can go in land and water,
Ah,
and this also moves. I added this also so I can chop off their legs, and if their legs still moving, I have to just trip it, and so that their legs just keep hitting the ground. And I also added these two blasters right here. And in case they try to jump off, just try to get this. That's how it falls on the water. It will just jump too high and get cut. And if they jump too higher than that, they can cut off their legs, their foot, and like fall
oh
down.
my goodness.
And also this, so I can like move on smooth pieces. And also things too.
Nice.
Bye.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about your mech, and then you're gonna go, Caden. So Caleb, hold up your mech again. All right, now I love the story that you gave your mech off the top. It could go in water, it could go in different places. I like the fact that you use these blades. So you use these blades. These blades are usually used for propellers for helicopters and stuff like that. But I like how you use the blades in a different use for your mech. And your mech has like a security system already built around it. So even if you have characters trying to get certain things, there's blades all over your mech to stop them from doing that. And that's a very, very smart method in using these different pieces. There is a technique that's in Lego. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's a technique where you take parts that are intended for one thing and you reissue it for something else. So that's exactly what you were able to accomplish with this mech. And I like the fact it doesn't look like a robot. It almost looks like a type of vehicle that he can also use as well. So I see where your character is. You got him in the housing there. Very nice touch. Again, this is something that I could see that as a Lego build. So excellent job with this, Caleb. You did a great job with this mech. Nice work. All right, Caden, your turn.
So this is my mech.
Okay.
So it can go on ground and in air. So I use these I forgot what's that called.
Ball joints.
Yeah, and then to use them to fight and like hold their hands. I have these like to hold on. I better go get one out. This piece.
Okay, good. Yeah, the joystick piece.
Yeah, so it can like move around, and
I let these like this stuff move their legs. I use both. I use both. I mean, four legs, so they can balance.
Yeah.
Because if I just use two, it just falls back.
Question: Did you try using 2 before, and you noticed that you fell back, and then you use 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I set it down so it can stand up, but then I had to make another one.
Wow.
I have a question.
Yes.
When I can't remember his name on Lego Masters. Mark and Boone, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah.
You remember when he started singing?
Yes.
I made one too.
You did.
Mhm.
All right. You want to share that real quick?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead.
Bricks, bricks, bricks. Click it on bricks, bricks, bricks. Build it on bricks, bricks, bricks.
Yeah.
Click it on. Click it on. Click it on. Bricks, bricks, bricks. Build it on bricks, bricks, bricks. Smash it on bricks, bricks, bricks. Brick, bit, 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 bit. Build it on. That's it. I'm adding more to it, so.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Kaden, I'm gonna take that part out. I'm gonna keep it in, but I'm gonna take that part. I'm gonna send that directly to Boone. All right, I want Boone to check that out. All right, hold up your mech again. All right, real quick, because we got 3 more we're gonna do, and then we're gonna be out of here. So your mech, I like the fact your mech can fly and it can go on land. You said something that was very, very key. You said that you tried 2 legs and you noticed that it fell. So then you went back and you added 2 more legs to give it more balance. Again, with Matilda built hers where she has balance symmetry. You did the exact same thing with yours, giving it 2 legs so that it can balance. That's something that we do as Lego builders. When we build something and we notice that it's not working one way, we're not afraid to try it another way. You know, that was a lesson that me and my brother learned kind of harshly on the show, where we kind of stuck to one thing and we didn't want to change our minds on it when we probably should have. I like the fact that you didn't take that route and you changed your mind and added more legs. The joysticks that moves the outside ball joint hands, brilliant touch. I really like that. It makes your mech inside make sense, that you can use those joysticks and it moves the hands outside of it. Other than that, man, excellent work on the mech. I love it. It's very unique the way it's built. I like the fact that you got these the legs. The legs are really, really, I'm really digging the legs. And then the hands, I'm really digging that part. So,
They remind me of crab legs.
you know what? I was just about to mention that it looks like a crab, the way you built it. So that's why I was saying it's very unique the way you built it. Most mechs look like people. You built yours to look like a sea creature. So great job on this, Kaden. Great job on that, Caleb. Excellent work, you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We are going on to Nate. Nate Dog.
Hi.
Okay, show us your mech.
Okay. So I originally wanted to do a mech like everyone else, like with those types of pieces, but it didn't really work well with what I had. So I decided to make. So I used an inspired idea from a show I watched called Naruto.
Okay.
And in the show there is something called a Susanoo. It's basically a giant mech that a person can just produce with their power. So I tried to replicate that as best as I could, and I didn't like how it was before, so I decided to add 4 arms to it. So the body has protection to protect
Nate,
the superhero, and then he has to attack with the top.
can you lift that up a little bit? Let me see the legs. Let me see how the legs look.
Oh yeah, and I use these types of legs to make it more sturdy.
Make it more sturdy.
So it won't fall over.
Wonderful. Nate, now you actually know me outside of the class. At some point, I'm gonna want to see this thing with my 2 hands. The reason why I'm telling you that is because I think this mech right here, this might be your best creation so far. This trumps the bird that you made last week. This is, oh, I don't want to highlight myself. I think that this mech right here is, it makes your bird that you made last week, it makes it look like a paperweight, to be honest with you. I think what the design choice that you went with, you nailed it. You mastered this, man. The head of the mech, I love the head of the mech. I don't even know, is that like flames or is that like a bionicle head? I'm trying to figure it out.
It's a bionicle head.
Okay, cool.
It's actually from a very old set.
Yeah, I figured that. I figured that because I saw the head. I'm like, man, I've seen that before. Great use of that head. I love the 4 arms. You have swords in every single arm. I love the leg choice that you use. You made this. You literally took this mech and you evolved it. Like, again, I can see this as a Lego set. This looks so good. I'm not even trying to, gas you or anything like that. This is incredible, man. Like I said, I hope you keep this intact because I want to see this in person. Because this is
yeah, I'm gonna put this upstairs in my room.
You should be very proud of this build. Honestly, you should be very proud of this build. This build was very, very good. It's very technical. It's very difficult to replicate. So I think you definitely nailed the job that you were doing. Well done, Nate. Honestly, well done. Great job. All right, we're moving on to AJ. Ooh, okay, AJ, I like this already. Have the whole setup. All right, tell us about your mech.
I built a mech that looks like this, and you can put a guy in it like this. There's an opening space inside, and you can put the guy in here. And the mech flies and shoots lasers out of his eyes. The mech flies and he shoots lasers out of his eyes. And he can...
Excellent.
And he can fly into the city and shoot the bad guys like this. With his laser eyes. And America's in it shooting water. And dots are the hot fire.
Wow. So, AJ, first off, I am very pleased and I'm very appreciative of what you did here. So, guys, remember AJ had to leave early yesterday from class, but AJ went ahead and he made sure he showed us the city that he built and also his vehicle that is there in the city. So I love the fact that you brought your city together to class to show everybody and your mech. Your mech. I love the fact that you used a Hulkbuster helmet on your mech. I like that. That's a very nice touch. I like the fact you could put your character fully inside your mech. So you don't even see your character inside your mech. It's fully enclosed, which is really, really good. Nice touch. I like the hands that you use too. The hands that move side to side. Very nice. I like the fact that you gave your mech all different types of powers where lasers come out of the eyes, they could go in water, and they can fly. So your mech, again, like everybody's mech, it has all different types of powers. And real quick, can you pick that up, AJ, for me, the mech? All right, let's see. I just want to see the legs, how you did the legs. All right, good. So you use these clips for the legs, and I like that. I really do, because now you give it that balance. Careful. Those clips are very, very tough. So I can see your mech if you guys know brickheads, I can see your mech, AJ, as a brickhead type of set. It looks really, really good like that. If it was a small version of the Hulkbuster, I could definitely see it looking like this. So I think you did a great job with this mech. You did a wonderful job with the city. I love the city. I love the vehicle.
Thank you.
You did a great job, AJ. Great work. All right. Last but not least, we are bringing Brendan into the screen. All right, Brendan, unmute yourself and show us your mech. Oh. Brendan, you're still muted. You're muted, buddy.
Previously, Mickey took over the world, and the police officer is my hero, and then he slipped on Tony Romo, the former cowboy that broke his collarbone, and then now the police officer has a mock to make everything clear.
Okay. So let's see the mech.
It moves. The head moves. And then it's time for the fixing. So we have the mock's fixing it. Alright. The mock's putting it back together. The police station.
So the mech is rebuilding the police station from yesterday?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then Mickey goes away because he saw that mech and he's terrified of it. So now the villagers, you remember the villagers from this challenge, but the last week one, villagers were terrorized by a witch. And I used a witch in 2+ or 3+ challenges. Alright, the police station, the training facility, and finally, the Avengers Tower.
Excellent.
Right here, and that's all the completement.
So,
Dun, 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 dun.
all right, Brendan, can you move your mech's head and arms again? Take a look at that, guys.
He's like,
Now, Brendan, it is no surprise.
and there's a hole. And look, the police officer can fit through it.
Okay, there you go.
And this is the training facility, the Avengers Tower, the police station with a hidden slide. And this is the build of the Flying and Mickey
Nice.
goes into the pool, and he's poisoned now because
Oh,
it was
no.
a poison.
All right,
Now he's dead.
let's look at let's go into the mech. Now, what I love about this mech, and like I said, Brendan, it's no surprise that you are very, very talented when it comes to building with gears and Technic, because you made your first build, which looked very simple. It was just a regular mech, just built, and I know that you can do more because you have more, meaning you have gears, you have axles, you have all those items. I know you can make a mech with that use, and I love the fact that you discovered to be able to build, and then you put it together. Mechs, that's very, very difficult to do. It fell over, but it's very different story. And you connected the story from last week into this week, where your mech rebuilt it's a fitting end to the story that the police officer commissioner built a mech that was able to fix the city. Bravo, job well done, Brendan, with this mech. And I love the fact that head and arms can move. Everybody here did a great job. All right, excellent job to everybody. I tip my hat to you guys.
Thank you, Brother Corey. He said you. Thank you. Robot says thank you.
Wait, hold on one second, guys. Let me finish.
Thank you, Brother Corey.
Mickey Mouse slipped on this. He slipped
You
on
showed me
this
that
because
before.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys did a wonderful job, an amazing job. Thank you so much for joining me this week in our comic book storytelling. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, or weekend, I should say. And if I see you next week, I'll see you next week. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everybody.
Corey. Thank you. Bye. Corey. Bye, Corey.
Take care, everybody.
Brother Corey. Bye, Brother Corey. Oh, he broke himself.
Subscribe
Bye.
to Brothers Who Brick.
Inspiration. That is what it's all about. When we're building with Lego, especially kids, when you're building with Lego, inspiration is all you need. You need a little bit of creativity, you need a little bit of skill, but those things can always come in time. But inspiration to build, now that's something that every superhero can relate to. Thank you to all of our participants this week for an awesome camp. I can't wait to see you guys in the future for a future camp or in person. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to face me in person. You never know. But thank you so much, everybody. I can't wait to see you guys for the next class. Next week is Lego Master Challenge Week. So we still have some slots available. So please check us out at samsbrago.com/pages/summer classes. And you might be asking, August is around the corner. Do you have stuff for August? We certainly do. We have information on our website coming out very soon, and spaces are still available for next week's class and for August class. And school year is going to be coming up. So the school year is coming up, and we might be doing some virtual stuff online as well. Sam's Brago and the Brothers Who Brick is definitely going to be doing some super, super cool classes. So please check us out in that regards as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining and being a part of this awesome experience. You guys rock. You guys are the best. Continue to build and continue to be superheroes in your own respect. Take care, guys. Bye.